My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is November 17, 2023. It is 1:49 a.m. I've been on Twitter since I believe it was 12 a.m. and I've already had a list started, and then later on I've just add all of these. This might be a video by itself, but these might be one part video, and then the second part will be the ones that I just added, because I came across some tweets regarding Meghan and I was posting them on my community board for y'all and on my IG that they are here. So let's get started. This is my back end. 3,481 subscribers. New subscribers welcome, but for some reason my estimate keep going down. I don't understand this. Sometime last week it was 317. Go look at some of, based on dates. Okay, based on dates. Hopefully I did adjust the dates when I'm editing, but it keeps going down. And then I have at least a video per day. Sometimes I have 2 videos, so more people are watching. There should be more commercials and all of that. So I don't know how my estimation is going down instead of up. Okay, so analytic. All right, 4,397 views in the last 48 hours. There's the estimate 286.30. Is that what I read earlier? And there's my subscribers, 286.30. Let's see here, 286. Oh, okay, it's the same. All right, so I'm gonna go on Twitter. This is gonna be on probably video too. Okay, I wanna keep them separate. Let's start with the parts that I started doing early in the morning. Okay, mental health, monarchies, about William and Kate, trial. This is some discussion that happened with Omid's book, and I think I did put it on my community board, and I'm gonna end. These are new, I added, but I want to end it on the first video, and then the rest here will be about Meghan, a different video about Meghan. All right, so let's get started with this. I don't remember what this is about because I did it put on the list earlier in the morning. Let's see, what's this? Mental health. So this I posted on my community board. You should probably read it already. People just can't stop asking her about this and that. So it's regarding Kate's, almost the same thing that she keep on repeating. I often get asked why I decided to spend time highlighting the mental health of children. Kate told a group of educators, I imagine my answer might be similar to many of yours. I know that I was lucky. So what is the similar? So what is it? She didn't spell it out. What was similar? Okay, gracing the stage at the symposium Princess Kate began, people often ask me why I focus my time on early childhood. The answer is because I care deeply about making a positive difference and helping the most vulnerable and supporting those who are most in need. Okay, all right, all this is nice. That's recently 2023, but these are words. Okay, words, they do sound pretty reasonable. I agree with it. But what have she done? What was the physical, the tangible thing that she did that really helped those kids? Okay, you could pause and read the rest, or go on my community board and check these out. Okay, so let's read some. Oh, there's more. Okay, imagine repeating the same stuff for years and call it groundbreaking every time. She's still working on happy, healthy, future society generation, world adult children lives. Alright, so there's more of here. It's not just about happy, healthy children. This for lifelong consequences and outcome for the happy, healthy future. Okay, a lot of repetition. Alright, there's no reason for me to spend time on this. Alright, a lot of repetition for God knows how long. Okay, that's 2016, and I think I saw 2015 one. Yeah, that's 2015. So it goes way back, repeating the same thing. People have been asking her since 2015, and she still had to use notes to answer this. Exactly. Okay, Miss Prince Bully, the blueprint. There's more of this. Feel free to pause and read. Okay, 2016, 2022, 2020. Okay, so repeating the same thing. Nobody is asking her anything. She just insists on telling the damn and story over and over again. Nobody's asking her a thing. There's the laugh here, rinse and repeat. The only thing I've heard anyone ask Princess Mumble is, where's Meghan? And who are you? I remember the little boy asking. Was it a little boy? One of the kids were asking her that. What happened to her drug addiction initiative before she took a long sabbatical till Meghan showed up? Okay, haha, good catch. It seems she's really trying to convince someone that she cares, and she still can't give a proper answer. Alright, after this, that's it. Busted, KKK, there's the laugh. Here's some advice. Cover her mouth, just shut up. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. I'm sorry I rushed through this, okay? There's a lot of repetition on that one. Next tweet. So there's this. Why did I put this here? Okay, I get the bit about monarchies grooming, brainwashing their heirs, making them think they are God's gift to earth. What I still don't get is why mediocre Prince William keeps going after his brother, who just wants to live his life with his family in California. Prince Harry and Gam. Okay, now I see why I put that. So there's Harry, Meghan, and who were the was that at the when was it when they cut the ribbon for the Navy SEALs? She looks like that lady I keep on making reference. She looks like my old boss. Okay, William has always been envious of his younger brother. Harry was more outgoing and well liked. He was also the better athlete. Despite decades of PR to the contrary, we now know the brothers were never close. That is true. Alright, let's read the comment here. Exactly, they barely saw each other. Yep, but the royal rats create this narrative. I'm telling you, these people don't really want people to live their lives naturally. They just want to script people. This is why the world is turning into this crazy kind of psychotic type of thing. They want people to follow a line and just be like a robotic kind of thing. Anybody who try to be themselves, they outcast you. There's one video clip I come across of Johnny Depp who's talking about Hollywood, where, you know, Hollywood wants you to be this specific way, and if you don't follow line, they outcast you. And he learned that the hard way from his lawsuit with his ex-wife. And he's like, I don't even think he's gonna be working in Hollywood anymore. He's probably gonna be doing his own thing. I hope he makes movies. Hopefully he makes it himself. But it seems like he's not willing to work for Hollywood anymore. Okay, although it's taking a toll on him, Harry is winning against all odds and powerful people and forces, that's for sure. Wank can deal or cope and has nothing else to do but incandescent with rage, trying to catch up to his brother's effortless wins. Quite pathetic, really. They have nothing to do. If they had bills to pay, I've said this before, if they had bills to pay, they had really, you know, tangible responsibilities. Okay, money wasn't just giving to them for doing absolutely nothing. They'll have something to focus on. It's because they have nothing to do, and then they have loads of money to live their lives whatever way they want. So in order for them to live, they have to make someone else be miserable. I mean, this is purely insane, psychotic, and evil. Land on the Monte Ghetto grifters and make them shut up, please, James. Who's that? Who is she? Land Monte. I guess they're talking about Harry and Meghan. But why are you following them? You're the one who's crazy following them and then telling them to shut up. I'll go into that, and let me finish with this. Because he knows his brother is a better person than he is, entitled as he is, he thought he could go through life without doing real work until kingship. Now that he bullied his own scapegoat and actually worked her out, he has to put in the work and make costly deal to hide his flaws. And he hates that Harry exposed him as crazy, violent, and corrupt. Okay, remember when Harry said, quote, I always believed that, well, I'm the spare. I'm no competition to my brother, no competition to my brother. Okay, repeat it twice. I think this will be absolutely fine. How wrong I was. Mediocre really has no passion or purpose in life except to compete with Harry. And the thing is that this is the crazy thing with William, and stupid of him. Harry has accepted his role. You know, he shut his mouth. He doesn't, I mean, he does his work. I'm talking when he was in the institution. He does his work and he walked behind his brother. He did what he had to do. He doesn't outed him in terms of, let's say, who creates certain project and all of that. He shut his mouth and do the thing. But the brother doesn't see that. He didn't see that. But he chased him out, and now he's running like a chicken without a head. So I say I want to go into that. What the hell did this guy meant by that? Land unto Monarchist. Get Monarchisto grifters and make them shut up, please, please, please. How they could be grifters when they're making their own money? Do these people really understand what they're writing? Okay, shut them up for what? For what? Why don't you tell the British media to stop talking about them? I don't know where you've been, but you are missing the point here. Shut them up from when? Harry and Meghan hardly ever said anything outside of supporting their charities. The Oprah interview was nearly 3 years ago. Alright, so that's that. Let's go to the next tweet. Alright. Oh, my timeline is, my notification keeps on popping. So there's this here. Okay, must listen. She said what she said. She didn't mumble. She didn't stutter. It was facts. Okay, so let's see here. 43 seconds.
Anywhere they go, it's very easy to outshine William. He's definitely had his twink death, that's for sure. R.I.P. Hot Prince William. I just have a volatile thing I want to say. I think the reason why everyone loves Kate so much is because, yes, next to Prince William, she outshines him, but ultimately, I just don't think she's nearly as iconic as Diana or as Meghan Markle. I'm sorry, I said what I said. I really have no hate for Kate. I just don't think she possesses the ambition and star power of some of the other royal women that were cast out of the garden of Kensington, Chandler. I think the press...
That was cast out of the garden of Kensington. The way she put it. But who are these people? That's the thing. None of them. The left behind. They have no passion about anything. Things is giving to them, so there's no passion, no nothing.
And frankly, the public really enjoy the star power of Diana and Meghan, and like kind of have a field day with it in the best way. That's why there are these fawning comments, and people will say, no, Kate has quiet strength. She has such self-possession that she doesn't need to be the star. To your point, Chandler, well, that's not that fun for us to watch.
They say it so quickly, but I'm sorry, but that's not that fun to watch. That's near the end. You could be right and listen to it again. So there's Meghan laughing here and Princess Diana laughing. Oh, may God protect her. And Princess Diana, do your job, protect them. Okay, I saw a comment in the Daily Mail, of all places, where someone called Kate human wallpaper. That's the most accurate description of her. Sometimes I call her doormat. Because she's letting them do whatever they want with her. And right now, I think, did that happen already? I think there's something, they're propping her up about some big speech or something like that. And I'm like, they're setting her for failure so the other one could look good. Because this is the only way they could operate, when someone else is fail and they could just look and laugh at the other person. Okay, I had to Google twink death. Okay, what the hell is twink death? Now I need to know. I had to search. I never heard of twink death. So there it is here. Loss of twink's youthful appearance as a result of aging. Oh shit, that's the first time I've heard this. I'm telling you, Twitter be teaching you some stuff. Thank you, Joe Diva, for mentioning that. I had to look it up. I don't know what was that. Okay, please don't platform her TikTok. She has a lot of more videos disparaging Meghan. LOL. So that's me laughing at this. I'm not on TikTok, so I don't know. So she picked exactly the part where they're saying, you know, whatever. But Katie King is giving them power suit and pie charts now. You mean people still find her basic? Okay, there's the laugh. These ladies have summed it up. That's why he left her behind for Earth Flap. Mumble's fans take note. Even Mumbles has more star power. She's dispensable. You'll thank us later. Oh, so when he went to, was it Singapore? He didn't take her with him, so he wanted to look good. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with these people. They don't know that you know, the spotlight also bring imperfection as well. So when he fumbled himself, people could only blame him, so who cares? Okay, so I put this twice. What was that? Oh, a retweet of it, but different caption. Okay, happy Thursday, my darling Sussex Squaddies. Okay, I've been super busy. Okay, here's a clip. Okay, forget that one. Okay, forget that one. Let's skip that. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, so there's this here. Someone on Reddit said, quote, the royal family is trying to make Kate the best whitewashed version of Meghan. Bullseye. Yeah, I mean, that, my goodness, that's a shame. That's a shame. For them to think of themselves, they're superior than anybody, but yet they're copying someone they don't want to be in their circle. I mean, this is pure blonde craziness. Okay, giving that she wore those style first, I sincerely doubt it. Meghan wore them first, so there's that here. You can't come up with something better. I didn't come up with it, Reddit did. You need better reading comprehension. Yeah, there it is. She said Reddit. Someone on Reddit. I have a Reddit account. I never really interact in it. Okay, so that's me here. After my, okay, let's read this and then move on. Oh, someone replied to my, oh please. Alright, so perfect to black. Thanks for showing yourself. Alright, so I say here, the best version of Meghan is Meghan. KKK can even be a white version of KKK. The real KKK wore trashy clothing and flash people. Alright, so that's my here. Well, they are showing the true nature of colonialism mentality, destroy culture and make it their own, and claim they were the inventor of said culture. So this version is playing right before our own eyes. The question is, can she deliver a speech like Meghan Markle? That's where everything stops. Alright, so that's that. Let's go to the next tweet. And the other one answer with that, you know, Photoshop image of Meghan. And I'm like, thank you for showing who you are, just black. Next tweet. So there's this here. Prince William went solo in Manchester to announce a new charity scheme. Scheme. Where's my response? There's my response down there. Okay. William hired a valet. I don't even need to look at the... Oops, you got Eclipse again. Come on out, Meghan. Mother's night out. Yeah, time to party. 37 minutes ago. Alright, so that's because of those images that's gonna be in video too. Okay. That's an ad. So there's my comment here. Let me read this and go into mine and then move on. Okay, he's black fishing, interesting and authentic. Alright, like I said in this post, there's another post that I responded to and I share my response. Okay, like I said in this post, do they need any more charities? They can even keep the ones they already have open anyways. So there's that here. Let's go into it so you know what I'm making reference to. So that was from, I think this was on yesterday's video, the Bats bot. Okay, that's when they're making, okay, her focus on global impact is especially powerful because it acknowledges that this is a complex issue with far-reaching implications. By bringing together experts in driving policy change, she's creating an opportunity for genuine progress, and the fact that she's committed to this as a lifelong priority is really impressive. Not only is she raising awareness now, but she's committing to sustaining that momentum in the long term. This kind of sustained advocacy is often what it takes to create real change, and it's great to see Kate taking this on. It could lead to real shift in how we think about prioritize early childhood development. Okay, so the same thing that I just read here, and you see the person who wrote it, Williams Guru. This is a different person, same thing, copy and paste what I just read. Alright, so there's my comment here. wait a second, how can she go globally when locally her stuff are closing down? All right, so there's a screenshot of her things going or closing off. All right, so there's that here. That woman is not global, never been. Even with USA People magazine gassing her up, most Americans see her as vapid and entitled. She definitely needs to do better for the people who fund her lifestyle. She'll never be important over here. All right, so that's that. Let's go to the next tweet. I don't know, they want to go global with their mediocre kind of thing. This is what happened when they abuse people. Harry could have helped them, you know, if he was working over there, but they think they had it. I mean, it's okay to feel confident about your thing, but what you have is mediocre. Nobody want mediocre. You should give the happy birthday video story the same credence as the story of Kate and Meghan chatting while making dinner. So what was that? There's some stuff about Charles' birthday. The tabloid come out and said there was some sort of a talk between Harry and the king and all of this. So now the squad was saying, bring out the video. Where's the video? Okay, if this, and Lilibet and the kids, whatever, they have a video of them talking to Charles or something like that. Okay, so that, I'm telling you, when they're making their lies, I mean, if it's true, it's fine. But if it's like, but why go extreme like that? Why go so extreme? It's ridiculous. They've been so at it for so long, they don't even know the nonsense that they're spewing is pure, fully BS. People are not buying their nonsense anymore. Okay, if this video existed, it would have been leaked within an hour. Okay, exactly. They are desperate and lying openly to try to make out Charles isn't the pit bottom father he is. Does anyone think that Harry and Meghan will trust anyone in the royal family not to leak video of their children to the toxic British media? I call BS on the video. Alright, so this is an ad. Let's move on. Next tweet. I'm telling you, these people are ridiculous. Their lies are so extreme. Okay, so there's that here. While this is true, but it also shows who was present during Meghan's trial, not just toward the end, because Jenny Afia was forced to address the Finding Freedom book because it was being used by the Fair to undermine Meghan's case. So there's a long story of this, and I think I even post something on my community board. I might have to go to it and read what I wrote. Alright, so there's this here. Meghan Markle's lawyer lists numerous inaccuracies in biography Finding Freedom. So the thing these people are trying to do here, Omid is gonna have a book out. I think it's called The End Games. Okay, so they're trying to undermine his book, claiming he's a mouthpiece for Meghan and Harry and all of that, their buddies and all of that, and then his books are full of lies and everything. But one thing people fail to understand or realize is that there was a meeting that Meghan, something Meghan did not even want to talk about, and she didn't even know the title of the book. I don't even think Omid know the title of the book at that time, the stage where he was researching and doing his things, right? Meghan set a meeting to meet with Jason Kenoff. When two things that meeting will be contained: security for Miss Doria. Let me go on my community board. First, let's read all of this, get this out of the way, because the thing that I post on my community board pretty much explain what I'm about to say here. Okay, and it has all the screenshot. Okay, Sussex Squad, Omid was the only journal who wrote good article in the deep dark days of the Bow Press writing. He stood true and wrote about Harry and Meghan factually. He deserves his flowers. He is being attacked just because he refuses to join the Bow train. I support the one who stand firm. Twitter. Okay, so now they're posting this screenshot saying there's numerous inaccuracy. Fine, there's numerous inaccuracies in it. That's fine. But we need to go back. We need to go back. Why there is inaccuracies? The possibilities. Okay? So I'll come back to this. Let's look for my comment here. There it is here. This is the thing that I posted on my community board. The thing that I just read here. Alright? I don't know why the trial is resurfacing. At first I wasn't aware what was going on, but when I put one and one together and I realized they're trying to talk about his new book. Okay? Since Finding Freedom had some inaccuracies, the question everyone should be asking is, did Jason Kenoff deliver the proper information to Omid? Okay? Meghan sent Jason Kanoff an email asking him to meet. In that meeting, several things were supposed to be discussed. The two things were Miss Doria's safety and Omid's book, which means Meghan answered whatever question Omid had asked her, right? The middleman, Jason Kanoff, had the answers, which were supposed to be given to Omid. Since Jason Kanoff was the employee of William, that's the key here, employee of William, whose instruction did Jason took when delivering Meghan's responses to Omid. This is the key here. This middleman here, from after he got the answer from Meghan and then him supposed to give it to Omid. Did he go straight to Omid and hand those questions or responses to Omid, or was there someone in between who decided to switch things up and give inaccuracies? Okay? Because we know the institution like to set people to fail. If this goes to trial, this could be a huge implication, not only for what's this guy, Jason Kanoff, and whoever stopped them. I don't know who stopped them. Someone must have stopped him, right? Because this information was going on a book that will be there forever. Who said that? Did someone in between interfere with the message, the transferring of information? Okay, we already know the institution was against Meghan. We know that. It's a fact.
What was the significance on the witness statement from Ed Verity, better known as Ted Verity?
Ted Verity, the editor of the Mail on Sunday, said in his signed witness statement that he had been given information that helped support Associated's case. He said this information came from a senior palace source, and he said in his witness statement this was, quote, not gossip or tittle-tattle.
What does that mean?
What it means is that a senior figure in the royal household, according to Mail on Sunday, was passing him information in order to help defeat the Duchess's case.
All right, so let's continue here. That is, if there were a list of questions that was given to Meghan Markle by Omid. So I put this sentence here because I'm not aware. Okay, I don't know. Did Omid had a list of questions and wanted Meghan to answer? Okay, which is plausible, right? Okay, this is the thing for me. There is absolutely no way a reporter, Omid, who had the answers from the horse's mouth. This is the key here. The response. He's getting it directly from the institution which he trusted. This is the thing here. Omid trusted the institution. I'm not talking for Omid. If I was in his shoes, that's what I will believe. I will trust the institution because this is where they're giving you the answer, right? To then write something completely different. Okay? So let me read it again. There is absolutely no way a reporter, Omid, who had the answers from the horse's mouth, to then write something completely different. Okay? I don't see any well-minded reporter will do such stupidity. If these people are serious to get to the bottom of this saga, is to have all parties, okay? What I mean by all parties, Meghan, Omid, Jason, and whoever stopped him in between. I do not know. Whoever stopped him in between. Okay? If there was interference in the response. Or Jason gonna have to say why this answer. Okay? Meghan gonna have to say, this is what I said. And now Omid gonna have to say, this is what I get. This is the response that I got, that I thought came from you, Meghan. Why is your lawyer saying it's inaccuracy when I thought it's coming from you? Now this is where Jason come in. So did you hand the proper information to Omid? Yes, I did. So how come it's inaccuracy? What happened? What did you do? Did you interfere with the thing? Did someone stop you? Did someone say something else to give to? Why you didn't give what Meghan gave to you to give to Omid? This is the part here. Okay? We could say all we want to make noise. Oh my God, his book having inaccuracies. Until we get to this point, then we will find out what really happened in between. Okay, so let's read that sentence again. If these people are serious to get to the bottom of this saga, is to have all parties in one room and find who said what, and what most importantly, did Omid, this is the part here, did Omid receive the exact response Meghan told Jason Kunoff? That's all. Okay? This is very simple. It's not magical. It's not some sort of a rocket scientist or anything like that. This is where the middlemen come in interfering. And this is why Harry and Meghan said they're not. Alright, so back to Twitter. Okay, so I went and responded to that. Let's read some of the comment. And the TV talk shows and 1 or 2 newspapers are added again this morning. They are using Omid book to diss Harry and Meghan again. I wish Harry and Meghan will put out a statement saying they and the people around them have not contributed to this book and stop the nonsense. Exactly. This too, phrasing it as if they're involved too. I mean, like I said, there's another example of the thing that I've said here. Okay, we need to ask almost the same thing that I put on my community board. Okay, Jason Kunoff playing his role again, disgusting, pathetic specimen of a man. I don't know. Did he do what Meghan said? Because they know during that time when all of these were going on. This is the letter that I'm talking about. Okay, there's the here. There's Meghan. Okay, they remove her email address here. Okay, in 2018, sent to Jason Kunoff, and she CC it to Harry to have a copy of that as well. There's Meghan say, "Good morning." Okay, morning, Jason. I hope all is well. I meant to reach out this weekend to set a time to speak this week, but woke up to some sobering text from my mom saying she feels unsafe. With that said, I feel a greater sense of urgency to sit down with you. This is where the trust was there. Okay, she trusted this guy. She trusted him. Okay, security of her mother. She trusted this guy. You think if she knew Jason Kunoff was that kind of a backstabber, you think she will talk about security with her mom, with him? I don't think so. Okay, and then this is the other thing here. Will you have some time to talk this afternoon? Would love to debrief a few things, discuss the Omid Scobie book and their outreach. So which means Omid had reached out to Meghan asking question. Okay, this is where I say if there is a list of things of question. Okay, and their outreach, but most importantly, figure out some sort of action plan to ensure my mom's safety from these egregious paps. My afternoon is free from 12 p.m. onward. Let me know if there's a time that could work for you. This is someone you're working for. Okay, he was working with William and Harry kind of thing here, joint, right at that time. So she trusted him to talk these important issues. Meanwhile, we know what happened about the letter, okay, all the leakings and all of that, and now there's issues with Omid's book. So who did Jason give Omid the proper information? This is the key here with this email alone. If I wasn't aware of this email, I will not say some of the things that I've said. You put one and one together. Did Jason Kunoff gave the proper information to Omid? And then to further derail Meghan kind of way, and he went to court and wanted to backstab her furthermore. So if this doesn't open your eye, I mean, critical thinking is not there anymore in society if people can think of this. I mean, I'm not a rocket scientist and all of this. And there's me putting screenshot here. Jason, okay, Kunoff was CEO of Prince and Princess of Wales Royal Foundation from 2019 until January 2022. All right, so there's this here where he works for. All right, so let's move on to the next tweet. Did I put, let's see here, almost end game. Next tweet, I almost skipped that. This is very important. Okay, so there's this here. This is Omid responding to the shenanigan that was going on Twitter. Okay, and let's get this nonsense out of the way. Endgame is about the current state of the British royal family. It's not Harry and Meghan's book. I'm not Meghan's pal. The Sussexes have nothing to do with it. Their story is a small part of much bigger one you can read in 12 days. Okay, so again, it's somewhat the kind of research that he's doing. So the first book was about Harry and Meghan and all of that. Okay, and we know the full story. It's not his fault the inaccuracy was in the book. I truly believe that. It's not Omid's fault. It's the person who gave him the information. Did they switch things up? And we could assume all of this. And now he's writing a book about the royal family, which could include all the members of the royal family that he could, where the connections are. All right, so there's this here. So he's saying he's not, and that was somewhere I read, or was it a video, where he said because of the way he reports on things, the groups, these bunches, all right, because he's not joining them in the bashing of Harry and Meghan, so these join forces to cast them out, to make him look like a bad person. I mean, he's truly, I don't know how he survived over there as a journalist over there, as a royal voters over there, because I'm telling you, these people are toxic. Can you imagine this? And there's probably more in this whole bunch. Because he's not joining in the bashing of Harry and Meghan, they outcast him. Now they're trying to undermine, because Finding Freedom did pretty well, so they're trying to undermine his next book. That's all it is. Okay? And the other thing that I want to say is that sometimes when there are stories about the Sussexes, even if he has the information, he usually hold on to the information. He doesn't, like all the others, to quickly put it out. He wait until the other royal rats put the story, whatever perspective they have of that same story, he will wait until they put it out, and then he'll put his out, because he's not trying to be the first one to put it out, because they keep on saying he's the mouthpiece of the Sussexes, this kind of thing. I don't know where I read it or I heard it, but I read it somewhere. 12 days? How many pages did you write? Okay, LOL, in 12 days time. He was keeping us up to date about the book, where different events were happening, and the different people were asking him, are you gonna be in this particular event and this and that? He's like, nope, I'm gonna be somewhere writing and all of that. He sort of give us hint about the book, and when he's focusing on the book and all of that. I mean, he's doing his work. He's doing his work, but the others, they just want to lie to you and put their nonsense. Okay, I will definitely buy your book. You are just an amazing human being. Okay, if you Meghan pal, as they said, what will mean Angela Camoto, Meg Jabson, and all other carnival of expert, or all the royal family pals? Exactly, that's another thing. Alright, so that's that. There's your diva. Tell them Omid. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. Okay, I think I have an idea what this is about, because on my last video I had it last and I was completely tired. I didn't really feel like talking too much about it. I just wanted to end the recording. Alright, did I finish with my list? I went off. Oh my god, I'm an hour and 1 minute. Okay, so I'm done with this. Yesterday's video, when I was in this aspect, these are the things that I was thinking, but I was so exhausted. Alright, so I decided to put it back here in this video so I could discuss it. Alright, so I have 3 more tweets. Let's finish up. Okay, now I want to live in a good note. Alright, so there's this here. Okay, this is in a different language. I believe it says, okay, again, this is sexy. Alright. So he retweeted, or she retweeted that. Prince William named sexiest bald man of 2023 according to study ND100.com. The squad are laughing. I'm convinced that this study is just 7 old royalist women all but circle jerking while a slideshow of Willie Vanelli plays in the background. Okay, Fredo, there's the laugh. I've seen sexier bunions. Okay, so there's that here. Alright, this is making reference to the sexiest men again. I'm telling you, this guy really unbelievable. I had to put this, okay? Okay, William named sexiest bald man of 2023 according to study. The same retweet here, but they put this. Alright, so that's me here about an hour ago. OMG, I can't with this internet tonight. Let me get back to work. Okay, and that's when I decided to start recording after I put all the list and everything. Alright, Kaiser, that edit. I'm telling you, they did a good job on this. Just turning it slightly. Alright, this is my last one. Right, so there's this here. Harry, you are a prince of a man. What a great compliment from Bob Woodruff. Alright, so this is from IG. Okay, Prince Harry brought the humor, the gratitude, and the sobering reality of what it means to come home from war in his very heartfelt and funny video that he shared with all of us the night of Stand Up for Heroes. Harry, you're a prince of a man. Thanks for caring about this cause. Alright, so there's that here. Bob Woodruff, I believe he's a reporter. I don't know if he's still doing that. He got shot in the head. Which war was that? Is it the Gulf War? Something like that. But I know he got shot. Let me look it up. Wow, I'm glad I looked it up because that's the wrong person that I was thinking of. That's the wrong person. So there he is here, Bob Woodruff. Okay, Robert Upshur Woodruff is an American investigative journalist. He started working for the Washington Post as a reporter in 1971 and now holds the title Associate Editor. Alright, so I was thinking of the wrong person, about the one who got shot in the head. Let me see if I could find the one that I was thinking of. Oh my goodness, I spelled his name wrong. He's the wrong person. Bob Woodward. My goodness. Bob Woodward. This is the where is it? This is okay, a Bob Woodruff. So I was right, the one that I was thinking about. So there he is. This is the one that I was thinking about. I'll leave the link in the description for you if you want to know more about it. Okay, Bob Woodruff returned to Iraq roadside where bomb nearly killed him 17 years ago. Alright, so oh my god, he went to an intense scare. Half of his brain was almost gone. I'm telling you. Alright, I don't want to get too caught up on this. If you want to read more about his story, the link will be in the description. Alright, but this is what I was talking about here, Bob Woodruff. So I was right. Yes, so I was right. Okay, so he's thanking Harry for his presentation, and I think I shared this with you guys. If it's not on this channel, is on our part of Pew Service, right? Yeah. Alright, so that's that. Let's do a prayer. Prayer for what? Prayer for the future. Okay, let's do that. Oh my god, I went on with my rant. It's past more than an hour. Okay, God, help me trust you with my decision and future. Let me lean on you with all my heart instead of relying on my own imperfect understanding. Give me a clear guidance in my life. I ask for your help to direct my path. Alright, maybe we'll stick with that. Okay, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And I hope you guys could support me either through the Cash App or the PayPal. I have a Patreon account if you want to support me through there. Alright, so that is it. So now I'm gonna do the second video on a lighter note. This is where I'll be I'm gonna start with this. Alright, let me show you. With this video, I decided to put this. I believe I had it on my last video, and there's gonna be another let me just stop. Okay, so stay tuned for part 2. All right, so that's it.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life.
You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.